Damn. That was actually pretty fucking good. I wish I now I wish I recorded that. So you can do corner tethers backwards. Oh! Wow. Hold on. Okay, that's actually kind of fucking sick. That's disorienting. But if I'm able to pull that off somewhere like... Okay, not there. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm still putting that in the video. How's everyone doing? I wanted to talk about my laptop situation because honestly, it has to be the most frustrating, most frustratingly simple thing I've had to deal with these past few years. Uh, Specifically, the charger going out was probably one of the worst things that could have happened. Because apparently the charger I have is one of a million. To put in perspective, I have an Asus VivoBook, and the pin on that charger is actually smaller than every other Asus laptop that they have. So when I got a replacement, and when it came in, the pin was extremely big, as in like almost double the size of what I should have. Therefore, if I want to get my laptop back up to full charge, uh, actually no, I don't think that's even gonna happen. If I want to even use a laptop, I need a new one. Oh my god, it's Ian. Oh my god, my boy. Woo! Dude, I'm just so sick of my electronics fucking me over. Like, first, I don't know if you were around when I had this problem, Ian, but I think for a good 2 years, I had a phone, a Moto Z Play, like 2015, 2016 type of phone. And if I were to take a screenshot of it now, you would see that like the battery has been expanding. So now the screen is coming off. It doesn't turn on. This was the state of my phone about 2 weeks before my laptop fucked up. That was my grace period. Uh, After my laptop fucked up and I couldn't use that anymore, I was electronicless basically. The only thing I could do was be on my consoles. I could not go on the internet. I could not go on my YouTube channel to like post shit, except for like uploading straight from the PlayStation. Then just recently I finally got a new phone. That's settled. However, the problem still remains. My laptop is just sitting here, nice and dead. The the crazy part is looking at Amazon. I checked so many chargers. All of them were 6.0 by 3.7 millimeters. Keep those two numbers in mind because it's gonna. I set one up. That is a lie. When it showed up, imagine like putting up a needle to your eye, and then compare that. That shit is not fitting in my Asus laptop. So when I look further online, I don't choose the times. I'm seeing that I have free time right now, so I take the opportunity. Available laptop charger that is going to be able to fit in this thing is from a guy in Germany. Not even in the US. They don't sell these chargers apparently anywhere in the fucking United States. So the only way to get a charger to make my laptop work again is to hope to God that I don't need a refund when this charger would show up. However, even that won't work because they won't let the payment wouldn't go through. And here's the best part. We did actually find me and my parents. We found a charger that could work in the USA. However, they sold out like last week. So now my only options are one of two things. I return this laptop for a warranty since it is unusable, and then I just get a new laptop. Which, mind you, I have put so many things in this laptop already. So having to start from scratch would suck because then I have to re-download the drivers. I have to re-download Handbrake. I gotta re-download. I got to re-sign into everything. Which, by the way, I'm locked out of my Instagram account. Just a fun fact because it wants me to use my authenticator on the phone that is dead that I can't access, and I don't know how to change phones yet. So I'm locked out of that. Uh, and I guess the only other way besides the warranty would be what I just mentioned about the fucking guy that have to send it over the ocean. Like, I just feel like my luck with electronics has been going downhill since the pandemic. Soon enough, like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because I might jinx it. I don't want to. Ah, God. Just like after all this time of working hard on a piece of shit phone, then moving up to a laptop, and having that laptop for not even half a year, man. Not even half a year. It hurts. What also hurts is recent events with Insomniac shit, right? I feel that. I don't know what's worse. My hype for Wolverine going down the drain. Not Insomniac's fault, by the way. Just to make that clear. It was just, you know, the fucking, why am I blanking on this word? Just the result of, you know, an asshole online. That was a while ago, though. The more recent events of like, oh, there's gonna be a showcase this month. Watch, they're gonna show off Spider-Man. Do you know where I've seen this before? We're not gonna see anything. we always think as Spider-Man fans that, oh, the next state of play is gonna have something. I always read the finer details when they make those posts because I'm like, it's just gonna be over like some MetaQuest bullshit, or it's gonna be some indie developers, which I'm fine with. But like, I'm not hyped to see quote unquote Spider-Man DLC. The DLC roadmap they showed off wasn't gonna come true anyway, since, you know, what about the Great Web, right? All of that was leaked. Did any of that come true? No. These were just plans. None of them came to fruition. What I expect from this game is just a couple more major updates on like adding suits and maybe some quality of life features, but we're done. This is it. We have our replayability in the mission selection now. All of these are replayable. So you can't really run out of things to do if you actually want to do them. I gotta practice that backwards tether more. That is so fucking cool. Ooh, you know what? I want to see if I could tether this again. Nope. Fuck. Not the traffic. That's cool, man. You have a good day. Mondays are usually the worst anyway. Ah, it caught the fucking side. I can never do that one consistently. I think most I've done it twice. Overall, though, Insomniac, I just feel bad for multiple reasons. Not just because of the leaks, but because of what a high standard we've put them on now to live up to that type of shit. It's crazy to me that we went from 100% praising the game to almost like, how do I say this? Hating to hate, I guess. We were just hating to hate by the beginning of 2024. Like, what happened? Here we are now in September. And like, what's left? The ones that stay true to themselves are still here, which is good. You know, talking about the laptop thing, actually, going back to that, I wanted to let you know just how fucking mad I was when this happened, since I had multiple videos planned out. I will list them to you because these were supposed to come out weeks ago, but of course timing just had to bite me in the ass. There was NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, right? That one was actually going to be a special. I was almost done. God, what was another one? I think I did a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. There was one for Miles that I had in store. I was gonna do What's Up Danger again because with this web swinging system, I might as well remake it. But like, God, like it's like you have all these things ready to, in store for your viewers and shit, and it's like, is the universe trying to tell me something? Should I not? Should I not be doing this? Is this a hobby I should take a break from? What do I do? I guess I could use my new phone to upload again, but then there's the problem of uploading it to YouTube, downloading it from YouTube, editing it down while the bit rate's fucking worse. I didn't want to go down that road again. Those videos look very bad. Like, they're watchable, sure. Like, there's something involved in the video that will keep you interested, but it's in, like, it's almost in a, what's it called? It's almost like a washed out state. I don't like that. Like, imagine you watching this live stream. Imagine if the videos of quote-unquote high quality were this quality. Where it just, like, you could tell it was... It was definitely not a straight to upload type of video. It went through some, down like imagine an Instagram meme where people just kept re-downloading it, so the bitrate by the end is just so bad. It's like fucking 8-bit at that point. I didn't expect the stream to be too long. I don't expect it to. I really wanted to make it a short live stream because I just had to say some of these things in the past few weeks, and not being able to it put me on edge. Because I'm not uploading to I'm not uploading the content that I want to upload. I'm just uploading so I can have something on the channel. I honestly expected the laptop charger to only take a couple weeks. Maybe a week, but now we're here. So, just trying to rethink my plans on what I should be doing. I still wish we can use a free camera when Torrent tethering. That would be so nice. Like, imagine you could just spin the camera around. Whatever. That's not what it looked like. What the fuck? There we go. Much better. No. Oh wow, really? That was the shortest chase. What the hell? Another video, thinking about it, another video I wanted to make, but didn't get around to it, was actually making a web swinging tutorial. One that breaks down all the things, Similar to like, I think it was his name, Acceptance. I think he does one. But I wanted to, you know, like, how to swing like me, you know, some clickbaity thumbnail like that. You would think it's just practice, like, I tend to just say it's practice, 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 but there are some things you can do to speed up the process of how good you are. For example, like, let's say you want to get better at zero assist swinging, but you don't know how. One easy way that I always think of how to swing, if you've ever done physics, if you've ever had a physics class, hell, Spider-Man talks about it in the first game when he describes it to Miles. Like, if you're on a pendulum and you're gonna take a swing, if you're gonna swing down from a 90-degree angle, how much lower will you be when you hit the bottom point? You know, he talks about that shit. Every time I'm flying through the air, I am predicting where I'm gonna have to be to land a web line. Like, see right here. If I want to go around this building, that means I have to go to the left because I need to make the web touch the building and go around, right? The problem is, for some people, I'd say is you have to build that up. If you do not build that up, you're never going to get better. You have to learn to predict one or two moves ahead. That's how I'm always so, like, I'm always trying to go either higher or in a certain position, because with these buildings, there are more opportunities when I'm near the level from right here. Because if I were down here and try to swing towards this building, all I can do is either wall run or just like keep moving forward. Like, I could do a whole plan right here. I could jump down from here, go around that building, this brown building, swing around, maybe corner tether around that, and then web zip up that. See? I can predict what I can do with my movements before I can do them. Learning to build up as much space as possible in your mind while swinging around is the most important thing with spatial awareness. This isn't something that you just get, by the way. Like, this is, I had to practice this for so long. Like, Miles Morales, I think, was the tipping point near the end. Like, what would be good? Best friends, like around that time when I was making those types of videos. That's where it started clicking with me. One of the fundamentals on keeping the buttery smooth feeling in my swings. What really started that shit though was the movies. The Sam Raimi movies, all of them. Every time Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man swung around and on screen, more in the second one if anything, you'll notice that he always swung on the different sides of the street. Every time. Hell, I knew this clicked with me because I don't know if you will remember the plug and play games. The one where it's a it was the Spider-Man 3 plug and play with Spider-Man's head as the joystick. It was fucking weird. But in the first mini game, you fight New Goblin, and the whole time Spider-Man is swinging, and the animation they put for the swing was him always alternating between the buildings. On the left, on the right. on the left. And I just learned how to, like, predict where the web would go. Another thing, right? I just said it. You can predict where the web will go, despite what people will tell you. Colin made a really good video over things that he wanted in the traversal system, and he mentioned that. He mentioned that there should be a web pointer, like in the middle of the screen. What if I told you we technically already have one? Because every time you are moving this speed, if you do not use the left stick, you can predict the web. You just have to stop moving the left stick, hit R2, and then you can use the left stick. That is how, like, if you look back at any of my videos, you will tell I look where I want the web to go every time. That's how I've gotten, that's how I gotten to predict the webs. I'm not moving the left stick when I web swing right now. It will go in the direction I want it to. I could just do this. No left stick movement at all. I am basically doing the realistic web swinging that one guy does. See? The only thing that has changed is my speed. Everything else is still me. And, of course, when you start putting the left stick in motion, speed. You can use it to change directions, but you must always let go of the left stick when you're about to use your web. Because if you don't, you can't web zip that way, and it'll make you choose a different building. This is manual web swinging. Manual web swinging can only be achieved by not moving the left stick when you shoot out the web line. I feel that and predicting where you will go are the two most fundamental pillars in order to be a master at zero assist. Of course, the first thing you gotta learn is resisting the web. Because by just going forward, you're gonna head toward the building. But by putting the knowledge of the two things I've said before, and then adding on top of that, you become the master. Oh, wait. Okay, no, you can go through that. Why did it make me go left? That was weird. I think this is where I'm going to stop. I didn't want it to be a shorter stream anyway. For those that tuned in, thanks. I just needed to get some things off my chest, straighten things out. Don't expect too much music swinging for a while. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because when Colin mentioned the manual web shooting thing, I'm like, wait a minute. I've been doing that since Miles Morales. I learned when with the air trick system, like that's how I got onto that road. You know, learning those little niches. Uh, Once I learned that the air trick system required the right stick to use the web line, I'm like, okay, now I know how to predict that shit. What can I do with that? Make it to where I can do any trick in the world, look as stylish as possible, and build off of that. Spider-Man 2 has opened the fucking floodgates of that, especially with how it's actually physics-based now. Well, physics-based is a loose term. It's more just, you know, you actually have to follow the web line now. But I am very happy with this game. I still give it a 9 out of 10, only because of the gameplay. Don't don't think I'm giving the story a 9 out of 10. I give Act 1 a 9 out of 10. That was a good build up, but overall, I think we're not going to get an overhaul in web swinging. We're not going to get an overhaul in almost anything in this game, probably. The only thing I wish they could have changed, this. Can't move down. This is the Sunset Overdrive engine at work, and I don't like it. Another thing they should do, air slingshots. Imagine, you could use this momentum in the air. Like, imagine falling from a building of that height, and before you hit the ground, you hit L2 and X, and instead of hitting the ground, you shoot 2 web lines on the sides of you, and you just go all the way back up. Man. I really, really, really hope that when they do announce the 3rd game, that things go smoothly this time. I don't want them to just make the game for the sake of meeting deadlines. They should take an extra year if it means we get better gameplay. Seeing what we could have gotten in this game really hurt, especially the building fights, you know, where you get thrown through walls, you could be put into the road. Little things like that. Ew. Ew. Little things like that. If I do ever get the chance to, I will make that web swinging video over all the little tips of predicting your movement, manually web swinging, uh, knowing to keep momentum type shit. Like, if you watch the newest one, the too smoothest for you type shit, like, first 20 seconds, you see me redirect my momentum. You can do that at any time. Like, I could do it right here. I'm going this way, and then I wait, and then I wait, and then I wait, and then I... It slows down a little bit, but if it's like... If I'm using mostly upward momentum... Boom. Oh, okay, that's the 1% right there. I tried hitting that building, but it wanted that one. Those are the webs that mess up the videos. I can't predict those. Because it's not an exact point, it's like putting a box in the center of the screen. It's like a hit scan area. It can be, while I'm sitting right here on the water tower, it can hit from the building on the left of it, or the building on the right of it. But it's in this general area I will see a web. So you hit the building on the right. This will probably hit the building on the left. Okay, because it's closer. Left building. Right building. Right building again. Hits the pole. Right building. Yeah, alright. Enough fooling around. That was fun. See you jagoffs later.